A mysterious giant blinking object has been detected near our galaxy's center, the Milky Way galaxy. There's something strange near the galactic center, some 25,000 light years from our Earth. Astronomers have found a weird star that almost blinked out of existence for several months before reappearing. Astronomers believe the star, named VVV WIT-08, could belong to a new class of star, giant beasts over 100 times our Sun, that are eclipsed by a mysterious orbiting body once every few decades. Stars with peculiar dimming signatures are an endless fascination. Although space is mostly relatively empty, it stands to reason that with all the stuff out there, some of it will line up in such a way that stars are dimmed from our terrestrial perspective from time to time. Now, it's not always easy to tell what that stuff is, though. Is it a giant planet? Is it space dust? Is it debris from a disrupted object? Is it a cosmic dragon? The case of VVV WIT-08 is a doozy. Although other stars have exhibited similar dips in light, none have been so deep. The culprit, astronomers think, could be another star or another planet surrounded by thick, opaque disk of dust on a long orbit around VVV WIT-08 that covers the star completely when it passes in front of our view. Kindly support my Patreon account since YouTube has again demonetized my YouTube channel. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below. It's amazing that we just observed a dark, large, elongated object pass between us and the distant star, and we can only speculate what its origin is. This is what astronomer Sergei Koposov explained. He's from the University of Edinburgh in Scotland. The model of an orbital companion with a giant disk is not without precedent. One famous well-known example is Epsilon Aurigae, a supergiant star, and with a disk-shrouded companion on a 27-year orbit that dims the star by about 50% for up to 730 days. Then there's a system TYC 25025 672.1. It's a red giant star with a dusty companion on a 69-year orbit that eclipses the star for a period of 3.5 years. The survey that picked up VVV WIT-08, the WIT, stands for What Is It? What is this? Because astronomers are great like that. They like to put in very classy words. The VISTA variables in the Via Lactea VVV survey picked up a couple of other candidates that seem to exhibit the same behavior. Because the data on those stars are not as complete as the data for VVV WIT-08, they are yet to be described. We know the star's peculiarity is not an error, though. The dimming was also observed by the optical gravitational lensing equipment using the Warsaw telescope in Chile, which means it was not a glitch, although it would have to be a very strange sort of a glitch. The data shows that the dimming event lasted for about 200 days with a nearly symmetrical light curve, quenching the star's light by up to 97%. The density of objects required in that region of space for the chance alignment of 2 random bodies is much higher than observed, so the team believes that the 2 objects are gravitationally bound. The orbital period is unknown, but it has to be at least a few decades according to mathematical modeling. And the discovery suggests such systems may not be all that uncommon. Astronomer Leigh Smith of University of Cambridge says, "There are certainly more to be found, but the challenge now is to figure out what the hidden companions are and how they came to be surrounded by disks despite orbiting so far from the giant star. In doing so, we might learn something new about how these kinds of systems evolve," he said. This is published in monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society, and it's on Science Alert by Michelle Starr. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support.